In the quiet hills of Vermont, hidden behind fog-covered roads and overgrown forests, lies Ravenwood Manor. Built in 1875 by the affluent but secretive Blackthorne family, the mansion was once a symbol of wealth, elegance, and grandeur. Its walls were adorned with priceless art, the halls echoing with the laughter of grand parties. But behind the lavish exterior, a darker story unfolded, a story of obsession, betrayal, and unexplained horrors. The Blackthorne family was known for their mysterious lifestyle. Locals whispered about the strange rituals conducted by the patriarch, Edmund Blackthorne, who was rumored to have a fascination with the occult. Guests who attended the family's parties often reported odd occurrences: chandeliers swinging on calm nights, cold drafts in warm rooms, and an uneasy feeling that unseen eyes were watching. In 1902, tragedy struck. One stormy night, the entire Blackthorne family vanished without a trace. The mansion was left abandoned, its doors boarded up, and the town slowly forgot the details, except for the whispers. People claimed that on quiet nights, ghostly figures moved behind the windows. Some even reported seeing a dim light flickering in the main hall, accompanied by faint music that sounded like a piano being played by invisible hands. Paranormal investigators and thrill seekers started visiting the manor decades later, hoping to uncover the truth. Almost all left with chilling tales. Doors slammed shut on their own, cold spots appeared in random rooms, and shadowy figures were often caught in photographs. Some visitors claimed to hear voices calling their names, while others said they felt icy hands brush their shoulders, even when no one else was near. One of the most famous encounters occurred in October 1987, when a group of college students decided to explore Ravenwood Manor on Halloween night. Armed with flashlights and recording equipment, they entered through the broken gates. The air inside was thick and heavy, carrying a faint scent of decay mixed with the faint aroma of old wood. As they walked through the grand hallway, their footsteps echoed unnaturally, as if the mansion itself were alive, listening to them. Suddenly, a portrait of the Blackthorne family fell from the wall, shattering into pieces. The students froze, their hearts pounding. Whispers began, soft at first, then growing louder, repeating their names in tones that were both human and inhuman. Shadows moved along the walls, flickering in the corners of their eyes. One of the students, Emily, swore she saw a woman in a white gown floating above the staircase, her eyes hollow, staring directly at her. Panic set in. The group tried to retrace their steps, but the exit they had entered through seemed to vanish. Doors that were previously open now refused to budge. The mansion twisted around them, hallways lengthening and rooms changing shape. Every attempt to leave brought them back to the same grand hall, where the shattered portrait lay on the floor, as if mocking their fear. Hours passed, or so it seemed, before the students finally stumbled out at dawn. They were pale, trembling, and unable to speak. The recording devices they had carried, however, captured horrifying evidence: whispers pleading for release, soft crying in the background, and the unmistakable sound of piano music playing a haunting melody. One recording even caught the voice of Edmund Blackthorne himself, laughing in a way that sent shivers down the spine. Since then, Ravenwood Manor has remained abandoned. Locals avoid the area, warning tourists and thrill seekers that the mansion is cursed. On stormy nights, people say you can see the faint glow of candlelight in the windows, hear piano music drifting through the forest, and sense the presence of those trapped between the walls of the manor. Stories continue to emerge. Some claim that if you stay overnight, you might witness a ghostly ball where figures in period clothing dance silently, repeating the rituals of a life long gone. Others insist that the Blackthorne spirits appear to those who disturb the mansion, marking them with a presence that lingers even after they leave. Ravenwood Manor is not just a building, it is a monument to mystery, fear, and the unknown. Whether the stories are true or merely tales passed down through generations, one thing remains certain. Once you step inside, the mansion has a way of getting under your skin. It listens, it watches, and sometimes it doesn't let go. So if you ever find yourself near the foggy hills of Vermont, remember this warning. Ravenwood Manor is waiting, and it might be waiting for you.